Glad everybody's tuned in right now watching, both on YouTube and TikTok. But you already know who I am. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Rashad, Mr. Beast of wrapping cards. And we're about to wrap this side mirror right here. Let me tell you the problems with wrapping side mirrors first, so that way you understand exactly what I'm talking about when you run into these problems. So the first thing is some people like to stretch from here or across that way, leaving it to where it lifts up all the way over here because the wind and water hits here first. So you want to have it where it has no tension right here for it to peel back up. But you don't want to have super amounts of tension right here either for it to peel back down. Now, one thing I will say is you do need to wrap this in multiple pieces, 2 pieces to be exact. One for the inside and one for the outside. Now, some people like to wrap the inside first and then the outside. Me, I'm the opposite. I wrap the outside and then I wrap the inside. But enough with all the talking. That's the problems that you will face with this. Let's get to wrapping. I already have the vinyl right here cut to size. And this time I want to use my special tool. And if you don't know what that special tool is this right here, the Wrap UEs. This works great, tremendously, every time. Now, it does have some drawbacks and everything like that, but it's very few compared to doing it by your hand. So what I suggest you do is get one of these. If you need the tool and equipments list that I provide, where you can buy all of these other tools and even the lights, everything that you can see in my shop is on this list. So I'll put it in the comments below once I actually post this. But if you want to DM me directly or leave a comment so that way I can send you a direct link to it, just go ahead and DM me. All right, NK for Rap Custom says he got this already, and we'll test it soon. Well, I'm glad you got it, and you do need to practice with it so that way you understand how to use this. But everybody that's joined in, I'm glad you joined in right now. Enough with the talking. Let's start rapping. Okay, so I'll peel it from this side right here. And just lightly tack it right there. Now I can straighten this out just a little bit, but I'll straighten it out in a second. There we are. Peel that off. Now I can straighten this part out. Let's go a little bit wider. Shorten this up just a little bit. There we are. Even it out. We have our heat gun. First off, let's make sure it's all the way plugged in. We're going to heat up the outer edge first. Once that's heated up, we'll take our squeegee, or you can just use your hand, squeegee that edge. Just the outer edge. Now we can warm up the inside. You want it to start moving like water. It's very nice and loose. Now that this is ready, we're gonna go ahead and catch this part right here and then work right around. Now, since we're close to the bottom, we'll knock out the bottom first, warm it up. Pull, catch that right there. It's good right there. Now, since it is a little bit of a difficult pull, not necessarily a hard pull, but if I'd have had a little bit more vinyl, I could have pulled it and then not let it clip right here. But nonetheless, we can warm this up. Flip this back side, lock that in. Now, I can clip this top part right here, lock that in. As you can see, the bottom popped up just a little bit, but that's really not a problem, because we're gonna go ahead and trim this out and let the rest of this lay down nice and easy now. We got the hard part out of the way. That lays nice. All of this lays nice. This bottom part right here. All we're gonna do is just lift it and heat it. Shrink back just a little bit, that's fine. Catch that and lay that the way that we need it to. Now this little part right here, some people like to do a relief cut. I do at certain side mirrors, but this one I don't really need to. Just need to warm it up. Relax most of those wrinkles that was right there, which was only about 2 of them. All of those are easy to go away now. Now I can just tuck it right to it and then make my relief cut. Why? Just because I know that I want to make sure that it clears and doesn't cause tension right along this area. So I know there's a little wrinkle right there. That's good to pop it up. Now even with me popping that up, I can warm that back up just to relax it. Now that it's relaxed, back to my squeegee and tuck it right up under there. Crease is gone, or the wrinkle I should say, it wasn't a crease. The wrinkle is gone, and look, I'm right to the edge right there. So that shows me I'm really close. Now, one thing that we did not do yet is squeegee. So make sure you squeegee. You got a squeegee. Let's squeeze you. Well, you guys, business is calling. But you guys on TikTok, y'all can definitely listen in to the call. But on Instagram, I ain't gotta put you on pause. Glad y'all are back again, though. Sorry about that, but I had to handle business because I got another client that was calling, or potential client. It really wasn't. What we provided them was out of their budget. That's the reason why they got off the phone fast. Enough about the talking. Let's finish off this wrap right here because it's really easy to do, as you can see. Everything looks pretty nice right here. Checking my knifeless tape. Knifeless tape is good. Make sure I squeegee everything out at the bottom. Oh, cut a little crease, no problem. Relax, lift it and relax it. Squeegee this down. It's good now. All of that's good as well. Y'all can see I do great work. But I was watching on TikTok. They got the experience to call and see how I actually address these clients. So if you want to be a client, you know that I don't sugarcoat, but at the same time, I don't be an a-hole to my clients. Can't do that. But as you can see, I'm almost finished tucking and cutting right now. Looks pretty clean. Soaking everything everything in now. Make sure it all lays down. What's the wrap cost for an Escalade? So DB legit, wrap cost for an Escalade can range anywhere from about $3,700 all the way up to about $8,000. It depends on the colors that you want. It actually goes higher than that. That's when you want chrome and stuff like that too. But $3,700 range right there is what we charge. For everybody that's watching and you like what I'm doing, you can go ahead and hit the like button. But if you really like what I'm doing and you want to join in on learning how to wrap cars, join in on our class. Click on our website, go ahead and contact us. We got 1-day, 3-day, and 5-day classes where we teach you hands-on training on how to wrap cars properly, step by step, from the basic panels to advanced panels. This is an advanced panel. This is like a miniature bumper. Because you need to understand how to make the vinyl not overstretch in such a short period, a short distance. But we walk you through it step by step, and we even give you free vinyl too. If you do the 3-day or the 5-day class. If you do the 3-day class, then you get a free 25 feet of vinyl. That's equivalent to wrapping about 4 hoods. If you do the 5-day, then you get a free 75 feet of vinyl. You can wrap a whole car. Let's go ahead and finish off this interior piece now. I don't like moving these side mirrors. Most of these cars I can move the side mirrors very easily, but I have a Genesis, and for some reason they don't like to move, and I'm not trying to break it, because this is not my car. If it was my car, I'd be but I still didn't do it to my car, so why would I do it to somebody else's? I was about to tell y'all one thing, but I gotta practice what I preach. Keep my tools in my bag. I'm looking at a snitty and I'm like, why is it way over there? Should have been right here. Let me see if I don't have an extra one. Let's go get that one. This is why I like to save scrap pieces, because every piece of vinyl that I just used for this side mirror was a scrap. Even this piece right here that I'm doing on the inside of here is a scrap piece. We do not cut out the road when it comes to scrap pieces. This long enough. Let's see if this knife is tape is long enough. It is barely long enough. I can make it work. Yeah, I could definitely make that work. Great use for that last little piece right there. Oh, good shot too. And I made the shot. Woo. Now we have, I was about to say, where did my piece go? Now that we have the inside ready to go. And I know a lot of people are asking, like, why would you wrap this piece and then wrap this piece? Well, I'm glad you asked. And if you didn't, I'm gonna give you the answer anyways. I like to wrap this piece first because if it ever wants to peel back from the tension that we was putting right here, this piece will hold it and lock it in place. So we don't have to worry about that situation. So let's go ahead. What I'm trying to see is which side is the bigger side. I think this side is bigger. Yeah. Let's go ahead and lock this in. Now, if this was able to move a lot more than what it is, then I would have easily turned this a lot more, so that way I get more leverage. How long will the wrap last in a parking it outside? About 2 to 3 years, maybe. I'm sure. Can you tell us an easy way to one-piece side mirrors? Sure, I can. But the problem is it's gonna fail. So why would I teach you that way if I know for a fact it's gonna fail? How I know is because I've been trying that for at least 2 to 3 years. There's very few cars that are able to do that because they would have to have a short amount of piece of painted surface here with the rest of it of the side mirror here. But if you have a larger piece, it's not gonna work for you. Definitely not on Chargers, Challengers, Corvettes, Camaros, you name it. Those don't work like that. So, yes, I could tell you a way, but I know that it's not gonna work, so I wouldn't want to teach you that way. Now I got something for anybody that's watching right now. I just got a call probably about 15-20 minutes before I went live, and there was a guy that was out there in Detroit. He said, "Hey, I'm about to start a business. I seen your Instagram. I really loved it. He said he seen my YouTube and really loved it. For everybody that's out there watching my YouTube channel, thank you. Everyone that has grasped the concept from it, whether it was a mistake that you possibly made or that you was about to make, and I helped you fix that problem, thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Keep watching more. And if you haven't subscribed, you better subscribe. For real though. Subscribe." Now, yes, I did put a little tension right here, but not too much. But we'll test it to see if it wasn't too much. Cisco, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to make you jump, but I had to make you, you know, I don't want to be the boring rapper guy on YouTube. So I didn't mean to make you a little scared, you know. My bad. But I got my point across though. Let's go ahead and give me a new blade. So I'm gonna tell you right now, this blade I just pulled out of here, right? Watch the magic. If you don't have one of these blades right here, this is called an antique cutter. This blade right here, I'll put it on here for y'all. Let's see if I can put this up on there. Let's add something on there. Antique cutter. Just added it onto my YouTube live. Sorry, TikTok, it doesn't give me an option to put it on there. But if you switch over to my YouTube and watch me live, you can actually go ahead and purchase this blade right now. How's it look so far? The wrapping opens in the sun. I don't know about yours. Mine don't though. Mine don't open in the sun. I don't understand. Peel back? Nah, not really either. Where you located? I'm in West Tennessee. We just had a class out there in Nashville. Um, but we're over here located in Atlanta, Georgia. Stupid question. First off, Cat Torx, the stupid question is the question that's not asked. So with you asking the question, it's not a stupid question. How would you start a wrap for a sun-bleached truck? Well, first off, you'll take a small piece of vinyl, put it on the area that has the most damage on it. And if you can see it, all of the sun bleaching and everything where it may be cracking and chipping, then you need to wet sand it. But if you don't see any of that, then you can wrap directly over it. But I suggest you wet sand it just because you want to have a nice finish. It makes life a lot easier, especially when you see a lot of pimples and bubbles and it's just a lot of trash up under the vinyl. You don't want that. You don't want that at all. Let's see. What DB legit say? How long would it look like? Oh yeah, I already answered that. Oh, I missed that shot. Well, can't sit around right here, you guys. Guess what? If I do the right side of this, or if I do the passenger side, gotta do the driver's side. So let's get over to that side. This looks pretty good. Put a little heat to it. Almost overheated that spot right there. So I just post heated it. Anybody that was like, hey man, it's gonna peel back or it's gonna open up in the sun, as you can see, it didn't open up. Maybe my country's temperature reaches 70 sometimes. Well, if it reaches 70 or higher and everything, you can leave the car outside and let it post heat outside because it shouldn't peel back at all if you installed it correctly. But if it is cold out there and you want to post heat it, I suggest you post heat it inside. I post heat mine inside all the time because it does get cold out here. And I say it gets cold at least 4 or 5 months out of the year. So, enough of the talking. Post heated this one down already. Nothing's peeling back on it. Let's jump to the other side. Because after this, I got to do those door handles, and then this doggone car will be complete. I got to put the front bumper back together, but this car will be complete. Let's clean up a little bit so that way I can easily take it outside and not have to worry about too much on it. Let's put y'all want to see the car? I know you want to see the car. Turn you just, ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Get the garbage can around here. Do y'all think the client's gonna be happy when they see this car? Comment below. Uh-oh. Thanks for the gift. I really appreciate that. Let's get y'all set up and ready. Oh yeah, these headlamps are great, especially when I'm working in dark areas. Oh yeah, these things come in handy. Thank you, AK Lead the Way. Really appreciate that. Oh, missed that shot. Missed that shot. Promoter. Or you want me to put this on the list too? Definitely will then. Let's see what we can do on that. Just added 2 to the list, just for y'all, for this headlamp right here. Oh yes, this is the adhesive promoter that I put on that Q-tip. Primer 94. I like my vinyl to stay down. And I like my clients to come back with new projects, not, hey, can you redo this? TCS Garage, what's good, big dog? How you doing out there? You ain't never hit me up in a while about, how to generate new clients in Memphis. What's up? What's up? I taught you 3 years ago now. I want to see some clients flying through it in there. I done taught about a few people out there. What you mean you waiting on me? Call me up. Matter of fact, I got you a tip right here, and everybody else that's watching right here that wants to get one tip on how to generate clients. First off, if you're on TikTok, I need my likes to get up to about, what is it at, 320? I need 1,000 right now, likes right now. If you're on YouTube, I need 50, just pressing likes. I need 50 of them. Let's get it started. I need some likes, y'all, because I'm about to drop some real knowledge on this. That's all I'm asking for. If you want a real tip on how to really get legit clients, I've been doing this for almost 5 years now. I'm not saying I'm the best at this, but I've been doing very well. Very well. It's been a blessing along this journey. All right, TikTok is already at 672. I only got 5 likes. I said 50. YouTube, come on now. Come on now. I understand y'all are just watching and everything, trying to get a feel for who I am. If you're just now watching me, hit the like button. 775 right there. Ooh, getting close to 1,000. Pick up the pace, y'all. All right. I know y'all hit 1,000 now. Now, Primer was Primer 94. You coming to join the class again. I'm gonna tell you, come in September, October, or November. And for everybody that is watching right now, the reason why I'm telling TCS Garage to come over here in September, October, or November is because I'm actually gonna drop the price. It's gonna go from 3-day class that's typically $1,500, taking on $200 off of that, so it's $1,300. 5-day class that's typically $2,500, dropping the price down and taking $200 off of that one, which is $2,300 now. So come and join. You still get the same free vinyl, same wrap kit, same certificate of completion. But this time I'm giving y'all a deal. Y'all been right with me every time. Come and take the class. But just to get y'all straight on to this one, I did say that I was going to give y'all some insight on how to gain these clients. So the most simple one is go on Instagram and fish. On Instagram, you can do 2 things. You can hunt or fish. You don't understand what I mean. I know it. But I'm going to explain just fishing right there because this is the first tip I'm giving you. Fishing is where you're going to create content that is based around the questions that people typically ask. So say for instance, when it comes to rapping, they was like, hey, can I wrap the door jams? Yes, you can wrap the door jams. What soaps do I use? Well, these are the soaps that you use. And you create the content around those to generate these type of clients that you want. If you want high caliber clients that only drive Teslas, Lamborghinis, or any other luxury vehicles, then you should only promote those type of cars in your feed, not Toyota Corollas and Celicas and Nissan Sorrentos, Nissan Morenos and Rogues or anything like that, Kia Sorrentos. Don't do that. Promote the cars that you want to get in your shop. So when you're doing that, have something that's cool about it. For instance, TCS Custom Garage, they've already wrapped this like a gold Camaro. So I know he wants to get other American muscle cars, but he chose a good color so that way he can promote it to other people to see the intricacy of how he actually became a professional. So if you want to be a professional and get clients like that, go fishing. That means you got to put your posts out there consistently. And I'll even go in depth for you on this one. When you go consistently, I'm talking about a 30-day plan where you get 30 days worth of content. Do not start posting them 1 week here and then I'm off for 4 days and I post another 1 week later. And that's collect 30 days worth of content, post them 30 days straight. That's how you get some real clients and they know that you're serious because you're consistent. If you're not consistent, you won't get those real clients because the day that they may be ready to buy, they can't find your post or your page, especially if they didn't save it. Or subscribe, like I'm telling y'all to subscribe to my channel. Right there, that's a good view right there. Squeeze that down on the edge. Quick. Warm that back up. Cut it out now. Right here. Nice and easy right there, each and every time. Tony Wilson.